Hello, today we are going to talk about the Italian language. At first, let me tell you something about the history of this language, because Italian we know today is the result of a long process of evolution and some debates about what is the correct form of the languages that we should be used, which began as early as the year 1600, sorry. From all this, one of the questions that remained was the kind of must speak Italian. Although in the end of 20th centuries, many writers and cultural figures were inspired by the Toscan model. There are many historical and social factors that characterize the language that must be taken into account. For centuries, and until the unification of Italy in 1861, the country was divided into some states, most of which were under Fijian rule. When this unification took place, the decision was made to choose Tuscan of the official language of the country. However, in the Italian population, there was a high rate of illiteracy, which lasted many in rural areas. This is until 1950. And well, one of the most complication parts of learning Italian, is that there are several words that change their meaning because they have a different detail. For example, when we have to choose something or make a decision, in Italian we use the verb decidere, but we should not confuse it with the verb deseter, which is instead a more formal synonym of morir. Another example is the word honor, that indicates the good reputation of a person, and by contrast, honor is basically a synonym of obligation or commitment, or else is something that has to be done necessarily. Well, at last, I am going to tell you my opinion of this language. And also, the Italian is a beautiful language. It has undergone several changes. So, from time to time, there are things that can be confused, and they're clearly going to change. But all in all, it is a language that I think it's not so complicated. Mm, and since there are several words like with a mistake that is usually made is that we forgot or not giving the importance in certain way to the fact that we are speaking in another language, and we want to say the things as we think they would sound in our language. So I think that it's the part that make more complications in to try to speak another language. We always want to say the words like we are saying that in our language. So there is where we have to change this idea and give the importance and all the things that we need to take to good understand and also appreciate the another language. And well, that's all for today. Thank you so much.